A little notice at the beginning of this video that this song is a bit more rock oriented, but eminently listenable. So we're running with this thing. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is a big shout out and thank you to Penny Hedlund, Penny, for the gift for me to do this reaction of Sistersmith. And these ladies have been absolutely astounding me. And I think I've already done 3 or 4 reactions to their songs. And they see the comments, folks, too. I know at least 1 or 2 of them have left a comment or a like or something, which is actually fairly common with artists. And just so that you know, when I do my reactions, it isn't just for the subscribers or people watching. It's also knowing that the artist put a lot of time into writing these songs or at least adopting them as their own. And I have more of a philosophically oriented mindset anyway, as Dave G pointed out recently. As I make clear anyhow, that's just how my brain works, rightly or wrongly, it just is. But I love analyzing songs, and so it fits right in the wheelhouse where if I could divine the meaning or the genesis of a song or just little tidbits that spring to mind, I love that. So the name of this song is Fine. Okay, so let's see what we've got here.
We take our time until we run out. To see how far we can get.
It's dynamic with your headphones.
The elephant in the room is zoning out. Don't tell her what to think. She's already figured it out, and it's fine. Everything's fine.
I don't know who mixed this, but man, did they hit it right. I don't know much about that end of things, but I do know in the end, it's got to sound right. And there's something extraordinarily dynamic about this. It was like when Yaz came out 40 years ago with their album Upstairs at Eric's, and all of us were like, my God, the clarity, the dynamism in that. And this has that.
Don't tell her what to think. She's already figured it out, and it's fine. Everything's fine. When we think and we pray and we child, be free and be wild. Don't let time pass you by. And girl, don't let the world make you cold. Don't let it darken your soul. Everything's fine, fine, fine. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Take our time until
Yeah, their harmony. You can't turn their harmonies off. It only dawned on me about midway through the song that was more of a rock song than it was a country song. I mean, it started out with a little folk tinge, and because I've listened to them before, I kind of have expectations. I didn't have a problem with it, though. That's how mesmerizing their voices are. And I was trying to figure out the storyline here, who the elephant in the room was or what the elephant in the room was, but she's already figured it out. I thought they said like the elephant in the room is zoning out, but I don't know about that. But then it was interesting because, or a challenge for me to figure out, because there's an elephant in the room, and that's usually a bad thing. It's usually just in the context of we have to talk about this big problem, but everything is fine. And that juxtaposition or the contrast probably suggests that I missed what that lyric was, like the elephant in the room is zoning out. But I get the sense, I sort of initially thought that this might have been said in the context of a husband-wife relationship. But then when they brought in, they said something to the effect of child. And that changed everything in that moment, at least opened the possibilities for what this song could be and what the elephant in the room might have been and how this person might now be advised to progress through life, how to sort of be more optimistic about things, or maybe things aren't as big of a problem as the elephant itself seemed to be. Yeah. No, they did it again. I mean, I listened to this song too, and I love being exposed to new bands and having new experiences and keeping things true to the channel, which is by and large like traditional country or non-pop country, seeing how their other songs were along that vein, in that vein of like either folk or country, certainly non-pop whatsoever, that they also do rock. And I'm listening to this and I'm like, God, I hope they make it on some level, because a song like this says there's some absolute, I don't want to say pop appeal, but more, but a larger audience out there. And I suppose that's a definition of being more popular, but you can be popular without being pop. Willie Nelson, for example. So what am I going to rate that? All right, I'm going to give, this is the first time I'm going to give 2 ratings, okay? As a country song, it was not a country song. So that would be, say, somewhere in the 7s. As a song with those harmonies, which are otherworldly, as well as the dynamism and the production and the instrumentation coming in, and the potential that this song showed for these ladies, it's a 9.2. Yeah. So I don't know what they're going to do. This is one of these things where if I were on a record label, let's say, I don't even know if they have A&R departments anymore. It seems like artists have to come pre-packaged with a bunch of songs and their artistry already developed before a label even picks them up. But if I were in the A&R department, I don't even know what I would do. I mean, there are certain artists where I would say, you need a backing vocalist, or I would do different things with it. And then the band would hate me for making these suggestions. I mean, that's what it is to be an artist. What you're doing is you generally think, you believe in it. It's you, it's your stamp. You don't want anybody messing with that. Yeah, it's like Frankie Ballard. I'd always told Frankie, I'm like, Frankie, you need a female backing vocalist. That will, and of course you tell people stuff and whatever. I don't know what I would do with these ladies, though, because there's so much already in place. It's one of these things where how do you get to that next level? And in my brain, I'm not in the industry. I'm quasi in it by doing this. But Penny, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That was very, very different, but eminently listenable. Just was. So there you go, folks. You can thank Penny. Leave your comments. The artists do see this, and I'll put a little notice at the beginning of this video that this song is a bit more rock-oriented, but eminently listenable. So we're running with this thing. So there you go, folks. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country and the occasional outside the box artist. Have a great day.